Hello guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a tiled floor texture procedurally in Blender. Let's get right into it. So to start off, delete the default cube and add in a plane. You can scale up the plane or do whatever you want with it, but once you're finished, go to shading and create a new material. Next, you're going to want to add in a wave texture and copy it. You're also going to want to add in a mix RGB node and plug both colors of the wave texture into that mix RGB node. You can then plug in the mix RGB node into base color. Now as you can see, this is just a wave texture, so how are we going to make this look like tiles? It's simple. If you select a node, if you have Node Wrangler on, you can press Ctrl T or add in a mapping node and a texture coordinate node. Duplicate the mapping node and plug in whatever one of these you're using into the vector of the other mapping node and plug the vector of the mapping node into the vector of the wave texture. Then on one of the mapping nodes, change the rotation of the z-axis to 90 degrees. Now as you can see, we're getting this cool spotty looking texture. But to get this to look like tiles, we're going to want to change this fact to 1 and change mix to subtract. Now as you can see, we've kind of got a tile looking thing going on right now, but it's still looking a bit off. And to fix that, add in a color ramp, select the white value and change the position to 0.001. Now as you can see, we have got a procedural tile. So you can increase the scale if you want. I don't know why you do that. You could also change the distortion if you're going for an Alice in Wonderland kind of look, but we're not. So the second step into making this look like a really cool tile is by adding in a bump node and then plugging the color ramp color into the height of this bump node, and then you can plug the normal of the bump node into the principled BSDF. Now if we go into rendered mode and bring this light down, as you can see, we're starting to see displacement in the tiles, which is exactly what we want. We can probably turn the strength down a bit. I like mine at 0.5. And we can also turn the roughness down, because tiles are usually a bit more reflective than not. So to take this one step further, add in a noise texture and plug the FAC of that noise texture into the roughness. Then add in another color ramp and put it in between the noise texture and the principled BSDF. Change this black value to a value of about 0.2 and change this white value here to a value of about 0.4 and make these values a bit tighter. And last but not least, increase the detail on the noise texture and potentially the scale. Now as you can see, we're getting slight roughness changes and stains on the tiles, which is more realistic because realism equals imperfection. Now you must be thinking, hey, that was really easy. What are you gonna do now? I'm not gonna do anything, that's the tutorial. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.